Welcome to another episode of Side Eye Society, where we take a look, we pause, say what the hell, and then we unpack the mess. I'm Nick, and I stay clocking it. Quick question. Huda Rat fans, are y'all okay? Is y'all okay? I know y'all done heard the news about y'all girl, y'all queen. Got slapped with a restraining order. Her baby allegedly leaked some diabolical text messages that has we the people questioning Miss Huda's mental state.
We could have been a good couple. We could have had something special. But you one crazy ass bitch.
This cautionary tale is giving us this is like true crime in the making, and I'm so happy that the authorities stepped in before something tragic happened, because this is how this shit begins with he say, she say, when you have women going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over a man. And
don't stop. Never! Guys, stop it! Dig your nails in me! You guys, stop! Courtney!
This whole situation looks like it's stemming from that Huda allegedly looks like she was crashing out because her man, Louis Russell, was spending some quality time with his son, and I guess Huda could not fathom the fact that this man maybe had to leave her for a little bit to go spend time with his son. And you would think for all the partners that Louis has decided to align himself with, he has chosen a mother, someone with a child who should understand that as a parent, especially a single parent, you're not with the mother of your child, that you have to understand that you have to pour into your child. You made a human being who you need to raise, who you need to raise. What the hell else do I need to say? Who you need to raise. So it looks like there's a little bit of jealousy. No, I'm not gonna say a little bit, a whole lot of jealousy that has caused Miss Huda to crash out. Okay. So I want to get more into this story, and this article is coming from Blavity. Huda Mustafa allegedly threatened mother of Louis Russell's child. The restraining order approved. Now, a lot of people are asking, well, is this true? Because right now Huda has come out and has said that none of this is true. We're seeing other reports that Louis faked the text messages and sent them to the baby mama, who sent them to the powers that be at the courthouse, and the judge was able to sign off on all of this stuff. And so from what I'm hearing about restraining orders is that, yes, thousands of restraining orders are filed, but in order for these restraining orders to be approved, there has to be something imminent proving that the person who has filed the restraining order, they have just cause to have this restraining order enforced, i.e. there has to be some type of communication. There's got to be a paper trail, documentation submitted to the court to prove that, hey, I feel like my life is in imminent danger and I need you all to step in so I won't die. And what, the text messages, which are very telling, the Reality Receipts podcast showed some of those text messages, and it's giving someone needs to put Huda in a white jacket and
I gotta pee. I have to pee.
she needs to go on a hold for a few hours so she can be evaluated. Now, these text messages, it's giving unhinged, it's giving mental meltdown, it's giving I'm missing several sandwiches out of my damn picnic basket. So let's just get into it, okay? First question, why did Huda Mustafa receive a restraining order? Mustafa has been dating fellow reality star Louis Russell for the past few months. Now, mind you, this chick is crashing out over some loving she has been receiving for a few months. They haven't even been locked in for years. This is just a few months. I'm not sure how real this, I'm gonna call it a reality relationship is, but again, you going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for somebody I'm quite sure you don't even know his social security number. You don't even know how he like his eggs in the morning, girl, and you out here allegedly tripping and flipping out, leaving your home state of North Carolina, hopping on a flight to LA, sending text messages of you standing outside of his baby mother, Nicole's apartment, pictures of you. Complex. Now, Nicole is saying that Huda allegedly forced her way in. Now, we cannot confirm nor deny how true that is. Just think about it for a second. Now, I'm no legal eagle, but what I know about people who live in apartment complexes, yes, you do have to buzz. A lot of times you do have to buzz the person's, doorbell in order to gain access. However, think about the people who live in the building who are coming and going. Now, it was allegedly 1:30 in the morning when Huda was standing outside of this place. Now, we don't know if anyone was coming in or out of the apartment complex at the time. So Huda could have gotten in that way, although I think she was saying something about surveillance video maybe showing, but I'm just throwing it out there that it's not uncommon for people to be able to access these buildings, especially when you have people. I know I've gone to friends' homes, family members' homes who live in apartment complexes. And now, mind you, I have called the person that I'm coming to visit, like, hey, I'm on the way. And then they tell me, hey, just, push my buzzer and I'll let you in. Now, sometimes, we do push the buzzer and we stand and we wait until we're buzzed in. But people who live in the complex are walking through the lobby all the time, and sometimes they see us standing waiting, and sometimes it happens where people automatically go ahead and give you that green light and open the door for you. So I'm saying that is not uncommon, that could definitely happen. So anyway, Nicole Oliveira filed a restraining order on Thursday against Mustafa, according to court documents obtained by TMZ. Now, y'all know TMZ is some raggedy asses. They gonna obtain, they stay thirsty because they gotta be the first to always put shit out here. So Nicole is accusing Huda of trying to access her residence in Los Angeles and making threats toward herself and her son in an incident that occurred in February. Now, other reports are swirling that Huda was talking about if Louis didn't answer the messages, that she wouldn't be here tomorrow. So she allegedly was talking about doing harm to herself and also harm to her daughter. Now, this is some crazy shit. That's why I said this stuff, it's given Snapped, it's given For My Man, it's given this shit could be turned into an episode of Law and Order. Y'all know the producers be, the way they come up with these, new episodes. So don't be surprised if you see an episode about a reality TV star threatening her boyfriend's baby mama. Okay, now according to the documents, Mustafa threatened to harm herself, her own daughter, as well as Nicole's child prior to attempting to enter the residence and saying she would knock their doors down. Nicole said the threats were terrifying and extremely mentally unstable. Now, I done told y'all, Huda is giving you missing some sandwiches from your goddamn picnic basket. Now, anyway, the cops were called on February 21st. The caller reported an individual saying they would knock on all the doors, threatened to come back, and mentioned suicide. TMZ reported that police confirmed the call and identified that individual as Mustafa. As part of the restraining order filing, Nicole also said she was being harassed on social media and that she feared for her own safety and her child's well-being. Now, I saw in an article by TMZ that Nicole said, listen, she has wanted her son to maintain a low profile. So she's like, I don't want my son involved in his daddy's star aspiration, him wanting to be a reality star. She don't want her son involved in none of his bullshit. And now you can see why. Anyway, if you watched Love Island, you should have already been questioning Huda's mental state.
No, I'm sitting here crying.
No,
Niggas defending me.
It's okay. I know. You have your feelings are valid.
Why would I think someone's making you pancakes when I already made you a pancake? And the fact we're still talking about this is kind of nuts.
I have seen her crash out over pancakes because somebody made Shelly 2 pancakes and she only received 1. And then there was an episode where she and Jeremiah got into it about the goddamn making of pancakes. Why didn't you stand next to me while I was making pancakes for somebody else? I mean, yeah. And then we've watched Huda be passive aggressive in that damn house. Like, again, the way that she treated Jeremiah, there is no way that Jeremiah would even have a social presence if he had given her the same type of energy that she had given him the entire season that she was booed up with him. And again, it's giving Huda, you want to be in a relationship so bad that you will come on a show, leave your daughter, and then you popping that coochie all up and through Love Island to men with men that you don't know, creating soul ties with these men that don't know you from Eve nor a goddamn can of paint. So it's like your choices, mama. We got to learn how to make good choices, and you have not been making good choices. Again, these are all examples showing y'all that somebody need to take Miss Huda and go have a conversation with her. She needs to, again, this behavior is showing aggressiveness. Yes, Huda, you are aggressive because the way you talk to them people down to the Love Island, you were very aggressive, very passive aggressive, very nasty, very mean, very manipulative. Regina George would never.
Okay, you should just know that we don't do this a lot, so this is like a really huge deal.
We want to invite you to have lunch with us every day for the rest of the week.
Oh.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
You just was on something just totally like, just, again, but this right here is proof that Miss Huda and her hood rats, because if they have been caping and capping for her this entire season, then it's giving that they would be condoning. If any woman is getting online condoning or defending Huda Mustafa And these shenanigans, y'all need to be holed up somewhere with her and being psycho evaluated as well. Now, as part of the restraining order, oh, you already said that. Nicole said that she was being harassed on social media. So a judge approved a temporary restraining order against Huda, which requires her to stay at least 100 yards away from Nicole and her son. Okay, now we know everything we need to know about Huda. So Huda rose to fame last summer after appearing on season 7 of Love Island USA. She was one of the breakout cast members that season, having gained a following of 4.6 million on Instagram. Since the show aired, Mustafa has had brand collaborations with Huda Beauty on Polly and appeared in promotional material, for the Call of Duty video game Black Ops 7. Yet, she has been noticeably more discreet on social media than some of her fellow cast members. Here, y'all always got to talk about Olandria and Shelly. So, Mustafa was also involved in another controversy regarding Carthan during an Instagram live hosted with Russell. Y'all remember this Instagram live where someone called in and they talked about Olandria, and I'm sorry, Olandria's last name is Carthan. I'm just so used to calling her Olandria. I didn't even know that was her last name. But y'all remember that disgusting, despicable, degrading live where someone got on Louis' live and they called Olandria the N-word, and Goof Troops 1 and 2 was laughing, and Huda, I didn't hear what was said. I didn't hear it. So again, it's crazy. So now Huda, of course, is coming back where she is saying that none of this is true whatsoever. She is saying she's allowing legal to handle this matter, and that, you know, I don't have anything to do with this. So we want to, let's get into what Huda is saying, because I don't want to paraphrase. I want to, and y'all got to forgive me because this tablet is not tableting. Okay, so Huda is speaking out. Where do we want to go? Okay, we want to see what the folks at TMZ had to say. So what are they talking about? Huda Mustafa claps back after boyfriend's baby mama filed a restraining order. Now I have to say, if Louis allegedly sent Nicole these text messages, and he allegedly wasn't responding to Huda, who was sending these psycho text messages, would you still be calling Louis your man? I don't know. So are they still together or what? Because I'm just saying, if I'm with somebody and I'm blowing up their text messages sounding real crazy, making threats against my boyfriend's baby mama and their child, is he still my boyfriend? But I digress. So anyway, Huda is clapping back. If y'all seen her social, she had a picture of a boxing, what was it? A boxing bag? Do y'all call it a boxing bag? Or what is it? What is it called? Somebody tell me, because I sound like a goof troop myself talking about a boxing bag. But y'all know, a punching bag. That's what I said, a boxing bag. Y'all, there was video of her on Instagram punching bag where she was clapping back. So Love Island USA star Huda Mustafa is firing back to a recent restraining order her boyfriend's baby mama filed against her. The reality star posted on her Instagram story a picture of a punching bag along with the text, "I'm aware of what's being said and it's not true. I'm handling everything the right way by letting legal take care of it. I appreciate everyone who continues to support me." So that's what Huda is saying right now. But I'm like, so, okay. But look, here is the punching bags. I didn't do it. I ain't do what they said I did. I'm not unhinged. I promise. I'm going to let legal handle it. Again, this is Law and Order. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Law and Order this is about to be an episode. I don't know when, but Mariska and them, this gonna be an episode. I'm trying to tell y'all. Ice-T, they gonna be coming after the reality TV star that has become unhinged because her boyfriend wants to spend time with his son, and the baby mama just happened to be there, and she feeling insecure, and she want to unalive herself and everybody because she's using, again, manipulation tactics that she used on Love Island. Like, this lady, I don't know, but y'all go ahead, y'all. If Huda is y'all girl, if y'all like it, I love it. Society, I need y'all to get with me in these comments so we can go back and forth about this crazy ass situation. And I'm gonna get with y'all in the next video. Oh, also, continue to like, continue to share, continue to subscribe. Y'all know I am growing my channel organically, and I'm very grateful for the 468 subscribers that continue to deal with my shenanigans. So until the next video, I will see y'all.